Good evening, boys, girls, and MBs of all shapes, sizes, colors, and orientations. Welcome to the one and only Alec Gunter stream. My name is Alec Gunter. Thank you so much, all, for your patience. I meant to actually start stream entirely earlier in the day. Alas, I was getting some chores done, and I went to do the dishes. So I emptied the dishwasher because it's like, you know, full of Sorry, one sec. It was full of clean dishes, so I went to empty it. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Still fucking with my meme. So I went to empty it, and then some of the dishes were just not that clean, which has been a kind of a problem for a while. One eternity later? Hush! You people have no patience. ADHD-riddled brains, all of you. So I put the dishes away, but I had to leave some because they were dirty. So I was like, okay. I know that last time something like this happened at my last apartment, it was because of the filter. So I thought, no big deal.
Self-cleaning dishes or else it's planned obsolescence.
Thank you very much for 100 biddies. Appreciate you. True. So anyway. I went to put them away. There were some dirty. I thought, okay, last time this happened, there was a filter problem. It was at my last apartment. Just took it out real quick, scrubbed it down, put it back. Well, this is an older model. And I don't know if you know anything about, like, older models of, washing machines. Sorry, dishwashers. Jesus. But, like, they're not easy to take apart. So I had to go out and buy a... Don't laugh. It's a nut driver. Which I've never heard... Like, I never heard it called a nut driver, but alas, here we are. So I went out to buy a nut driver. You know, pulled the nuts out. Pause. And, it was disgusting. It was absolutely grotesque. Like, there were like 5-6 pieces of this thing, and it was just... I won't get into details. It was covered in some gross shit. So, scrub that all down. Get down into where, like, the filter is filled with water. You know, make sure I scrub as much as I can there. And I'm actually kind of excited to see what the dishes come out looking like, because I spent a minute on that thing. Ironically, I'm washing dishes at my job. That's coincidence, not irony. Thank you for playing.
Imagine not washing dishes by hand. SMFH. I wouldn't touch that machinery because I don't trust it to do its job properly.
Thank you very much for another 100 biddies so that you can be very pretentious about people's dishwashing habits. Thank you for the money. Full of hair and soap scum? Not hair. How are you getting hair in the dishwasher? What are you washing in the dishwasher? Fuck you mean hair? It was like mold and soap scum and calcium build-ups and such. And I saw Big Room got a tier 1 subscription. Oh, renewed. Got it. Anyway, how's everybody else doing? Welcome in. Sorry I made you wait. I was working on this. This is outside of an ice facility. So, people were like getting pissed off on Twitter about it, so I just decided... I censored this more than the one that I posted on Twitter because, you know... I think it's funny. Arrest these demons? What, the people outside of the ice facility? I don't give a fuck about them. Unless you're talking about the ice people. Drama on Twitter is always crazy to me. This is not drama on Twitter. What are you talking about? This is like people standing in front of a concentration camp getting their freak on. To own the conservatives. Yeah, there could be children in that ice facility. Have you no decency?
In reference to the title of the stream, everybody really forgot about Justin Mon, huh?
Who's that? I don't know who that is. Thank you very much for another 100 biddies. I went to the rally for Palestine in my local city in eastern Canada today. Amazing turnout for my city based on population. We had like 200 to 300 people attend. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I'm glad that the liberals are, you know, finally turning around. I am a little bit upset for selfish reasons because, like, we knew this all along. I'm learning in real time, like, because I haven't been a leftist my whole life, you know, so I'm learning in real time, like, being a leftist really is just being on the right side too early. Goodness, that it's a
I'd
lot.
recommend the search on it since the story isn't exactly too friendly, I don't think.
Thank you very much for another 100 biddies. Maybe. Very nice, new bit badge. Okay. Oh yeah, I slept through the one I was going to go to because, hell depression? Sounds like bad depression. I don't think that's in the DSM-5. I noticed the masked SpongeBob fish on the other side of the fence. Nice touch. That's what I was trying to show you. This is the meme I was making. Oh, nice picture, Alec. I noticed... I couldn't help but notice the thing that you wanted people to notice. Ah, now that I see it, it's a very nice touch. Fuck you mean? That's why I was late. I was working on a masterpiece. $15K to next. That would be a lot. This is such a banger playlist. It is getting a little bit old now because I do that ADHD thing where, like, you just listen to the same songs on repeat.
It's a good thing you added the thing you wanted us to see, otherwise we wouldn't have seen it.
Thank you very much for another 100 biddies. Exactly. You made me lose my train of thought. There's a lot we could talk about today. I didn't, like, make anything about the ice thing. Like, I didn't prepare that, but we could. Alec, what are you doing in this photo? This one? What are you talking about? Are you guys okay? What do you mean? What are you doing in this photo? Who am I supposed to be? Is that a joke? I really need to update my graphics driver. I updated my RAM because I thought that was the problem why my computer was going slow, but I think it's the graphics driver. Or just the graphics card, I mean. I need to get a new one, I think. The bottom, clearly. I don't take offense to people thinking that I would be on the bottom. I just don't think that that's, like... I don't care. Like, yeah, I'd be willing to try it, I guess. You know? There we go. That's better. Get out early. Alright. See you later, James. Quagsire in back. Indeed, there is a Quagsire in the back. It's almost done. It just needs some feet, and we decided on like a flat tail going sideways. Oh yeah, Vulpix is shipped out officially, so she's gone. She's gone. No, but I'm glad that she's gone because she was taking up a lot of space. She was a really cool artistic piece, but just not fit for my house. Much better off with the customer. Saw that in the Discord notice. Oh yeah, let's do that first. Revenge killing, indeed. For more epic content, look up Pokemon feed on your school computer. It's probably a good idea. Okay. Alright, this guy apparently decided to storm into a college class to throw up Nazi salutes, shouting HH and calling them all slurs. The entire class proceeded to chase him down. Let's take a look. What's going on here?
What the fuck? Dude, get out! Get the fuck out! Get out!
Wait, which one was it? Okay, it was the guy in the... Okay, sorry.
What the fuck? Dude, get out!
It looks like he's pointing at the screen.
Get the fuck out! Get out!
This clip was beautiful to see. It's a fucking college campus. He knew this was the response he was going to get, and he doesn't care because he's a little piss baby who just wants attention.
Get the fuck out of here!
Look at the triggered libs. That's my entire ideology. To trigger libs. I did it! Look how mad they are! Shit self. People around me smell it and get pissed. Oh, look at everybody I triggered by shitting myself. Ha. Haha. You're the ones that look silly here.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
To a collage campus.
Oh shit!
What do you expect when you go to college campus? This is what he was expecting. This is like more than he was expecting. This is like a fucking field day for him. These people love to be hated, okay? They didn't get any attention growing up, okay? They missed Erickson's first stage of development, trust versus mistrust, and now this is what's happening, okay? Now they have antisocial behavioral problems.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
They never aged past the age of 3, and now they're Nazis.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
I'm dyslexic, please be gentle.
No!
Fair enough.
No! Fucking not! Oh! You're only gonna beat his ass! Oh shit! Oh shit!
What are we
He's
doing?
getting his ass beat!
What the fuck are they gonna do when they catch him?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Now, bud.
Wow, look at these violent leftists. Oh my goodness. Look at how violent they're all being. Oh my god. Look. Antifa. It's Antifa. Look how violent they're all being.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Are you fucking serious? What did you attack?
Is he crying? Wait, is he crying?
What you gonna do now, bro? Really? And you guys pepper spray me? What happened to calling the whole class retarded?
Oh no, you got pepper sprayed. That's never happened to anybody who's like actually exercising their freedom of speech. I think he tripped over his own feet. No. Nuh-uh. Did he? No, I think he got pulled down. Somebody pulled him down. That would have been really funny, though.
What happened?
Oh, woe's me. I'm just a little guy. I never did anything wrong.
Post-game interview. Post-game interview. How we feeling? Post-game interview, how we feeling?
I was honestly kind of afraid that they were going to start beating the piss out of him, but like they're not. They just stopped him and said, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Rightfully so. Like, if they just let it slide, he could just come back and do it again. What's stopping him?
There's like 30 of them.
I'm so mad. You got what you wanted, man. What is it with these conservatives getting exactly what they want and then being angry about it? You got what you wanted. All eyes are on you now. You have the floor. Preach, bro. Preach. Preach your message. What happened? I thought we were hailing Hitler. Go on. Hail Hitler for us again. Go on, Hitler boy. Hail Hitler. Do it again. You did it before. What happened?
Is that Owen Wanington or what?
Because he's embarrassed? Why? Why? Why be embarrassed? Yeah, get fucked, idiot. Oh my god, he like actually... Look at him. Dude, he's scared shitless. Look at him. He's so fucking pathetic. The master race, everyone. Goodness. That's tragic. They're not sending their best. Alright, let's... I know there's more. Here's his POV. So he's also recording, of course. 28 days later. Wait, what? He did it again? No. Hold on.
Had a 30v1 me. They had a 30v1 me, bro. Yo,
They're about to 30v1 me. Ugh.
yo, they had a 30v1 me.
That's more than 30 people.
Yeah. What? What? You keep... What? You keep...
Bro, you activated an entire fucking army of, like, woke liberal college kids. And they didn't, notably, beat your ass.
Teaching this degenerate nonsense? You keep teaching these kids degenerate...
This is exactly how this should happen at college campuses, mind you. I am totally cool with this. This is exactly the protocol, okay? You see a fucking Nazi on campus, you track his ass down, keep him there until the police arrive and they shove him off to jail for disrupting the peace and advocating for genocide, okay? That's how you handle it. That is my educational institution right there. Beautiful.
We never hear about white internationalists, only white nationalists. Curious.
Very curious, Dad. Thank you very much for 5 tier on gifted subbies, Saki Tanuki. Appreciate you. He seems to lack any common sense. It's not even about that. He's not, like... He knew what was going to happen. Does that make sense? Like, he knew that he was going to trigger everybody. That was his goal, is to trigger the libs. Even right now, while he's being hawked down by a horde of woke college students, he is still triggering them. What happens after that, you know? I guess he thought he would, like, run away or something. I don't know if he thought this far ahead. Okay, good. Congratulations. Here's the problem, right? You triggered him. What do you do after you trigger them? We don't know. We don't think past that. The end goal here is to trigger liberals. So this is the end stage for him. Like, he doesn't know what to do past this point. His life's complete.
What? Yeah, degenerate nonsense.
He might as well go follow his leader.
What?
His life's complete.
Yeah, all you guys had a...
You know? 28 days later, he did not do this again 28 days later. He's laughing here because he thought he was much faster than all those libs. I think he didn't expect them to be more fit than him. Like, one of them is going to run faster than you. Unless you're a track star. Unless you've done this before, you have training, or like you can do parkour or some shit. One of those motherfuckers is going to be able to hawk you down. Alright? I know I'm a big boy, but, you know, I did track back in the day too. I actually ran hurdles and sprints. And so I got the technique. You know, I might split my freaking tendons doing it, but I can, if I had to, I could. 28 days later is a zombie movie. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I got it. I was very confused. Like, what the fuck? Look, they're not even, like, tackling him. They're just, like, trying to get around him and stop him. Like, this is what they're, like... I have never seen, like, a group of right-wingers be this peaceful and reasonable. Like, they could not have handled that any better than they did. It was great. That's exactly how that shit needs to be handled on college campuses. Just activate them all and hawk this guy down, surround him, and pin him down until the police arrive so that he doesn't do it again. I just always conflated common sense as the ability to see the potential outcomes of your own actions. Sort of. It goes beyond that. They lose common sense past the point of triggering the libs, if that makes sense. Like, they understand everything they need to do to reach that point, but then after that is like where it cuts off. Like, everything just shuts down. Mission complete. He got what he wanted. Bro is lucky. Excuse me. Bro is lucky at the school I went to, the Nazis didn't get it that nice. You know what? Like, I wouldn't care if they beat the piss out of him. I wouldn't have cared that much. I wouldn't have. Like, he was asking for it. This is literally asking for it, okay? It is. You are asking to get your shit pushed in. And he should be thanking God that he didn't. I'm just saying. Beautiful dad bod, thank you. I've been rocking a pretty good dad bod lately. I haven't been working out, but one thing I do got is the dad bod. I was actually, it's funny because, like, by the time I was towards the end of, like, deep cleaning my dishwasher, like, I was getting all sweaty and I had to take off my shirt, and I looked at myself in the mirror and, like, I got a little bit of, because I'm hot and sweaty, right? So, like, I got a little bit of a bulge going, not down there, just, like, in this area. You know, but I still got like a big old gut. So like, it's true dad bod. I got the dad strength. It's like detrained, but still muscle, body. I do got to get back to the gym soon. I want to bulk up. I want to get to 4 plates on the bench. 4 plates on the bench. That's what we're going for. Still doing the rounds as an EMT? As an EMT, I'm not an EMT. I was never an EMT. I'm a nurse. Good on the professor for leading the group at first. Kind of kept him from getting his ass beat completely. No, honestly, yeah, like... she's probably the reason that he didn't get his ass beat. Because nobody wanted to be the guy... To get pulled off, you know what I mean? Like, to have to get peeled off of the Nazi. Because they're just, like, so, in the moment. Which I would be, too, frankly. Like, but you don't want to be the guy who, like, gets suspended because you were disproportionately violent, you know? That was perfect. It was perfect. No notes. And if you were the professor in that case... If I were the professor, I would have done exactly the same thing she did. That is how you must handle... an interruption like that in an academic institution. Just cast it out. Cast it out. Why put up with that bullshit? Or 10-pound plates? Hey, you. I'll have you know I still lift way more than the average person. It's okay to be a little chunky? No, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a little fat. I think there's a unhealthy upper limit. But for one, it's not my business. And for two, like... that's not what I want for myself. You know, like, I don't mind a little bit of a gut. But it has to be accompanied by, like, some fucking wild muscles. Like, I wouldn't mind having, hold on. I always forget this guy. Sig Curtis. Get you a Sig Curtis, man. That is a dad bod. Right there. Even like the strongest fucking dude in the show was like, respectable muscle. Hell yeah, dude. I could go for that. I like the bear aesthetic. W Professor, sorry if I'm a little weird. I think this is my first stream and I'm a little baked. You think it's your first stream? Like your first stream ever or your first stream here? If it's your first stream ever, I apologize. Alexander was not the strongest. His sisters were. No, even his sister. Wait, he has two sisters? Like multiple sisters? I thought he just had one. No, wait, he did have another sister. She just wasn't a very important character.
Power. This is not over. Bears.
Man or bear? Well, obviously bear, because look at the guy. This is a real bear right here. But anyway, even Olivier Armstrong, General Olivier. Okay, I know General Olivier, but I'm thinking about, wasn't there another sister? Because you said sisters, so now I don't know if you're like Streisand affecting me. Did he only have one sister? And then the younger who was able to bench pianos and... Okay, so he did have... Okay, I could just look this up. Alex, Louise, Armstrong, sisters. Armstrong family. Can you not... Where's all the pictures? I've got to update my graphics card. This is insane. It is getting so slow. And these ads are not helping. I know it's my graphics card because anytime there's like multiple ads on the screen, it just starts slowing down.
Wealth, fame, power.
The Country Bears was a strange movie. At least Christopher Walken was there to save it.
I don't think I ever saw that one. Thank you very much for 2 tier 1 gifted subs. So funny. I was looking up... I just got an ad for a catheter because I'm a nurse and I was looking that up for my patient. I hate ads so much. Hold on. Okay, so this is the sister. Why is it so small? There's the sister. So she is like canonically stronger than Alex. Like she can bench more. What's her max? That's what she said. I was thinking of saying that, and then I thought, you know what? That'd be a bit silly. This one's gonna make me sad. I need a break before I do this one. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, hold on. I need to take a break. I'll be right back.
Wealth, fame, power.
There's this joke in the series.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it wasn't that urgent, but I put my my cats have automatic food feeders, and so there are little metal bowls that go inside of like the plastic part of the machine, and that way you can like clean the bowl regularly and easily. And I had them in the dishwasher, and I had it on a timer. Like I had my alarm set to go get the bowls and put them back in before the before 8 o'clock when the cats are fed, because I really did not want the food going directly into the machine bowl, if that makes sense, because I can't take that out and wash it. Like I can spray it down, but you know, it's just more tedious. Life of an average suburban white guy. What did I miss? We went over the Nazi going into a college class to preach the good word. And then he got hawked down by a horde of angry college liberals. Did not get the piss beat out of him, notably. The police showed, like, he fucking started crying, and then the police showed up, and they, you know, took his ass away. It was very funny. Kind of funny, but also kind of sad. The lecturer led an army of students. It was so fucking base, dude. Like, it was fucking Marineford shit. Except, like, you know, the one guy they're chasing is kind of lame and stood no chance. Okay, let's get this one over with. It's gonna piss me off. I don't have much to say about it. So I don't really have much to say about this one. I just wanted to point it out, make sure that people know what's happening. This week, a Charlie Kirk fan murdered 2 Hispanic teens after allegedly one of them joked about Charlie Kirk's death. He then live streamed about it on his YouTube channel. Good stuff. So the original post here from New York Post is a slap in the face to journalism and journalists everywhere. New Jersey teen girls killed in quiet suburb by alleged stalker who ran them down in Jeep. She made complaints and nothing was done. 2 teenage girls were mowed down and killed Monday in leafy Cranford, New Jersey. Can you go away? By a hit-and-run driver who had allegedly been stalking one of them. The 2 17-year-old Cranford High School students, Maria, how do you say that, Niotis, and Isabella Salas, were riding on an e-bike together around 5:30 p.m. when a black 2021 Jeep with tinted windows rammed into them, according to authorities and local reports. Both girls later died at the hospital. There they are. Disgusting. Disgusting. Now, murder happens a lot. You know, New York Post just reported on this incident happening to occur. Nothing about the facts. Well, we'll get into it. But, you know, it happens all the time. So what's so special about this one? Well, as I've already mentioned, he was a Charlie Kirk fan. It turns out he's also an Andrew Tate fan, which New Jersey 101.5 gets into. I'll get into how we know he's a Charlie Kirk fan in a minute here. I hate the internet so much. There's like so many pop-ups and ads now. It's unusable. Actually, I have a... Didn't I have a video? Yeah. Here, let's do the video first. We'll see how much this says, and then whatever we're missing, we can fill in the blanks.
But emptiness in our home, in her
This
room,
is her mom.
in my arms.
Fula Niotis says she wants her 17-year-old daughter Maria remembered for her life, not the way she died.
She wasn't just my daughter. She was my best friend.
Alec, I'm genuinely surprised you aren't using ad and script blockers. What do you think this is? Right here. I have ad blocker.
My sunshine.
It doesn't always work.
The kind of girl who could walk into a room and light it up just by being herself.
Niotis surrounded by family members and
Good
friends
Lord.
after leaving her daughter's wake. It's the first time she's spoken since Monday when Maria and Maria's friend, 17-year-old Isabella Salas, were struck and killed by a hit-and-run driver in Cranford. Police investigating whether the 17-year-old driver of the Jeep intentionally ran over the girls while
Okay, so they don't know anything yet.
they were riding bicycles on Burnside Avenue. Friends stopping by a memorial now set up on that block.
Everyone's down. Everyone's like, you know, we're taking this time to like, you know, love and try to move on from what's happened.
Maria's friends telling me off camera after the wake that she was stalked by the 17-year-old driver who had wanted to date her. The driver is charged with 2 counts of murder.
Rip, don't know rip. What?
But authorities are
Are you
not
good?
publicly identifying him since he is a minor. According to these municipal court records, he was
He should be tried as an adult. I'm sorry. Old enough to kill. I can't think of anything that rhymes with that. That would be relevant. But my point is, I don't give a fuck. I think he's old enough. He's a big boy.
given 15 tickets
Release his
at the
name.
crash site, including for leaving the scene of an accident and reckless driving. Investigators are also looking into a live stream that he did after the crash, saying it was a tragic incident.
The thing, okay, so here's the thing about, like, when we say the age of 18 is when somebody is fully an adult. Nothing magical happens on your 18th birthday. This guy is old enough to know what the fuck he's doing and that murder is wrong. Release his fucking name.
But adding at one point, I really think New Jersey needs to do a better job addressing this mental health crisis because I've been through way too much. I'm a nice kid. I'm 17 years old with a good family by my side.
Even the killer is like, no, you guys don't understand. It's mental health. Okay? It's a mental health crisis. Let's not address it with anything like, public health care.
Maria's mom not addressing the criminal case Thursday night, only talking about how her daughter wanted to be a professional makeup artist.
Maria believed in making people feel beautiful. When she talked about her dream of becoming a makeup artist, it wasn't just about glam. It was about helping people see the beauty in themselves that maybe they had forgotten.
Okay, so we got a little bit from that. We found out that he was in fact stalking those girls. Let's see what we're missing though. Teen accused of killing 2 Cranford girls went on YouTube live stream the next day, claiming he was bullied. Families of victims say he stalked one of the girls. Prosecutors charged him with murder. Suspect, a gamer and Andrew Tate follower, very important, has 39K TikTok followers and posted Jeep photos. Who the fuck is following you on TikTok? What, like, he's not that interesting, is he? I know that's not like that many on TikTok, but you know, that is more YouTube subscribers than I have. Technically, more people have seen him and watched his content than they have mine, which is kind of insane. Especially considering, I guess this is a good time as any, this is what it's like. Here's a clip of him from his YouTube channel before the incident.
I gotta get drop P5 tonight.
Hey, whenever Maria sees the pizza guy come, better think of Charlie Kirk for making fun of his fucking death. Stupid ass clown.
Wait, what?
Just remember that.
That's how we know that, you know, pretty sure the Charlie Kirk thing tipped him over the edge. I can't say for certain. Wannabe Fuentes? I don't know. I don't think we should be releasing names, IMO. It only gives the victimizer the attention they want. I just, like... I can see your point. I have heard that argument before. I don't know. It's not that important. A teenager charged with intentionally killing 2 17-year-old girls by running them over with a Jeep went on a YouTube live stream the next day. All right, we already read that. As the families and friends of Maria Neotis and Isabella Salas were racked with grief after the fatal Monday afternoon crash in Cranford, the 17-year-old online gamer and follower of the misogynist influencer Andrew Tate went live with his gaming buddy as if it were another normal day. He even crowed about how much engagement and revenue he was generating from the angry comments to his sick live stream. Good shit. I'm sure that that's taken down right now, right? Like, there's no way that... I don't even want to look at it. I feel like I would just get sick. The video was posted a day before the Union County Prosecutor's Office announced 2 counts of first-degree murder against the juvenile, who has not been publicly identified because of his age. Here's my thing. If you're not going to publicly identify him, that's one thing. But I think the argument about it being because of his age is stupid. You know what I mean? Even if you want to argue we shouldn't release any of their names, okay, you can have that argument. But the reason they're not releasing his name in this instance is because he is underage. I don't give a fuck, okay? Kid's old enough to kill, okay? He's old enough to have his name released and be tried as an... He's going to be tried as an adult. Like, legally speaking, he will be recognized and tried as an adult. You might... I guess until they do that, they're not going to release his name. I guess that's what they're waiting for. We'll see. I'd be shocked if he was not tried as an adult, though. Let's be real. He did publicly identify himself through his live streams. Yeah, I'm sure somebody's got his name. Somebody's got to have his name. He's got to be super easy to find. The teen briefly expressed condolences to the... Wait. In an emotionless rant, the gamer told a mostly hostile YouTube audience of more than 200 people that there is, quote, more to the story that you are not getting. The teen briefly expresses condolences to the 2 victims, just twice in the 22-minute session, most of which is his lamenting the bullying and unspecified threats that he and his family have received. He's such a victim. Why are they always such victims? Why are they such pussies these days? What happened? I thought they were, like, supposed to be the pinnacle of masculinity over there. This is an Andrew Tate fan? What happened? Making threats against my family will not be tolerated, the teen says in the video, which was supposed to be a live stream of a co-op MLB video game with a friend. Bro, you killed my best friend, you animal, one YouTube user responded. Good stuff. I should, like, who goes on to a live stream of, like, the guy who killed your friend? I ain't typing shit into that. They're gonna go after you next. The fuck? If not just for your own safety, what the fuck is wrong with you? How do I join Trantiva? You're already here. Sisters, brothers, and others. If you want his name, it's in this article. Let's go. Driver who allegedly mowed down 2 teens in New Jersey town identified. Can you please? See, I have ad block on. And pop-up blocker. Just one day after the deaths of the 2 girls, the suspect referred to the crash in his YouTube live stream he was recording. During the 20-minute video, he made no reference to his alleged involvement in the crash. Vincent Batilaro. How do you pronounce that? Vincent Batilaro. I'm going to say Batilaro. Alright, first degree murder. I think once they found out they were going to try him as an adult, they were like, okay, yeah, we can release his name now. Because they've always been weak and fragile dullards. I think you can... No, I kind of reject that, because I think there's always an element of fragility, but you can be a horrific, bigoted piece of shit and not be fragile. You know what I mean? Like, you can be a force to be reckoned with, and I think it's important to remember that. Okay. Notably, the mother did not name the suspect, instead choosing to focus on her daughter's love of all things beauty and dreams of one day owning a bit. I'd lose my shit. I'd lose my shit. I don't know. Listen. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That would be a rough one for me. Like, I know logically speaking, it would be really stupid for me to do anything drastic, but, like, I don't know that I could... I would find a way to control myself, but it would not be easy. Mental health and politics enter his defense. He also makes cryptic references to mental health. The state is not doing right of addressing... The state is not doing right of addressing this mental health crisis, and I hope that Ciattarelli can fix this shit, he says. Making a reference to a candidate in the upcoming... Who's Ciattarelli? Ciattarelli! Hey, Ciattarelli over here. He was named by the killer. Jake Ciattarelli's chances of beating Mike Sherrill in New Jersey governor race poll. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Is there a video of him? I'm lazy. Give me a video. My homepage is a mess. Oh, that was close. Almost spilled my drink. Give me something short. Here, this will work.
And if initiative and referendum, ballot referendum is the way to go, we certainly should take advantage of it. Not just when it comes to the Mount Laurel housing doctrine, but also when it comes to school funding. But I'll be looking for Supreme Court justices that agree with me on those two issues.
A little off topic, but how important do you think Black and Hispanic voters are to you winning your campaign?
I'm sorry?
How important do you think Black and Hispanic voters are to you winning your campaign?
Okay, next question.
What? Hold up.
I'm sorry?
How important do you think Black and Hispanic voters are to you winning your campaign?
Okay, next question.
Are you kidding me? Literally all she said was, how important do you think Black and Hispanic voters are in this election? And he's like, not answering that. Jesus Christ.
Charlie, I'm going to take you out of the penalty box. Don't tell me you're ill-prepared.
Off-topic question.
Let's stick to the topic at hand first here.
Okay, I'll wait.
This is the guy the killer supported, by the way. He was basically in this guy's manifesto. Like, he was everything short of having been written in this guy's manifesto.
I'm certainly open to any and all options available to the governor, which I hope to be and plan to be. We do know that the Jersey state governor the New Jersey governorship is the most powerful in the nation by state constitution. But listen, as I go around this state, I find a lot of Democrats agree with me on this issue. And when you see Republicans winning in towns that are overwhelmingly Democratic over this issue, it tells you that people are having a wake-up call. And people want us to stop with the overdeveloped...
He's the devil. Like, he gives devil vibes. He looks like the devil. Like, this drip and this haircut and everything that... Like, he is the devil. That's your guy, huh? Gonna come in and fix all this. He looks like a man who is very concerned with the mental health of his constituents, I must say. I must say. Social media presence raises questions. He was on TikTok, we know that. Fatal crash. Okay, wait. His next account includes retweets of Tate from 2023, as well as news about Tate's human trafficking charges in Romania that year. Well, there you go. Oh, okay, so he's not the police chief's son. I did hear that rumor that he's, like, related to the police chief. Okay, he is not the police chief's son. Not that that would have shocked me. There's more to the story. You guys don't understand. I had to do it. I had to kill them. I had to kill those girls. I had to. I want to make this very clear. I do wish my sincerest condolences to the girls I killed. He's speaking as though he didn't do it. He's a menace. Nope. Sorry. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's mental health. Sorry. Like, you gotta get him away from society. Fix that kid. Fix that kid, and hopefully he can be reintegrated, but not right now. That's crazy. So yeah, Andrew Tate, Charlie Kirk fan. Thank you, Andrew Tate and Charlie Kirk, for your contribution to our society. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I didn't have much to say about this. I just wanted to talk about it and make sure people knew that it happened. Because, you know, a lot of people are upset at the left for inciting violence, but here we are. Again, a right-winger. But whatever. Fuck me, I guess. All right. I am so sorry, guys. I need to take a brief siesta. I don't know how long I'll be, but I have to attend to something. Something unexpected came up. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna be upfront. There is a person close to me who is indicated that they may be in crisis, so I may need to drop everything at a moment's notice. I apologize. That's just how it is tonight. So if stream stops very suddenly, that's why. Everything's fine. Everybody's gonna be fine, but I might have to stop very suddenly, and I apologize. Hopefully not, but, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. Go help them if you need. Unfortunately, this person is not within easy reach of me. I am doing my best to reach out to them as we speak. There's nothing I can do right now until they get back to me. So, I'm not sweating it. I'm concerned, but my anxiety is not going to help anything in the situation, so. Did what I could. Okay. Okay, that's my cue. Alright, you guys can no longer hear the audio. I apologize greatly. I do have to check out early tonight. I will see you all on the next stream. Take care.